It's not often that you're able to turn your high school side hustle into a multi-million-dollar media empire. But YouTube tech reviewer Marques Brownlee, also known as MKBHD, has done just that. Over his 10-plus year career, he's amassed 15.5 million YouTube subscribers, 3.5 million Instagram followers, and 5.5 million Twitter followers, with over 3 billion views on his 1,000-plus videos. Don't let his effortless smile throw you off. Marques conducts no-holds-barred reviews that take big tech companies to task. Marques reviews smartphones, televisions, video games, drones, electric cars, and he even takes on tricky topics like right to repair and the complexities of cryptocurrencies. Part of Marques's special sauce is to make complex ideas easy to understand, which is why his channel is the go-to for consumers making expensive purchasing decisions. It's no wonder that he's been able to score interviews with Elon Musk, Kobe Bryant, Mark Zuckerberg, and Google CEO Sundar Pichai. I see my job as a professional user, says Brownlee, who judges tech based on real-world functionality and not the latest gimmick advertised on the box. In most videos, Brownlee's process has its foundation in scientific rigor. When diving into a topic, Brownlee will start with Google searches and then go full down the rabbit hole by reading articles, doing interviews with tech manufacturers, scientists, and even conducting his own bench tests. So when you watch one of Marques's videos, you know you can trust what he's saying. And in the world of YouTube reviewers, reputation is everything. Marques has been cited by Time, Forbes, and HuffPost, and appeared as a guest on Neil deGrasse Tyson's talk show. In 2016, he was selected by NBC and YouTube to ask a question about tech privacy in a Democratic Party presidential primary debate. And in 2013, during a national video chat with President Barack Obama, Google picked Mr. Brownlee while he was still a student at the Stevens Institute of Technology to ask a question about the minimum wage. In 2015, Mr. Brownlee was invited to Apple's public introduction of its 12-inch MacBook with retinal display, becoming the first YouTuber invited to any of the company's press events. In 2013, a Google executive called Mr. Brownlee the best technology reviewer on the planet right now. In 2021, Forbes 30 Under 30 listed Brownlee for his achievements in social media. When it comes to tech, Brownlee walks the walk. He recently built a $1 million production studio in New Jersey, where he uses the best camera gear in the world to create his high production value videos. He recently added Colossus, a 6x6-foot robotic arm, usually used in automobile manufacturing, to his studio. Colossus helps Brownlee take buttery smooth shots. When not reviewing cutting-edge tech or playing with his robots, Brownlee is a professional ultimate frisbee player for the New York Empire, the 2019 American Ultimate Disc League champions. And if this is not enough, in the summer of 2009, Marques also found the time to be a valued Liberty Science Center volunteer, which means we are especially happy to present this year's Strides in STEM Award to a member of our own brilliant LSC family, Marques Brownlee. So you were a volunteer at Liberty Science Center. I think you were 15 or 16. We take total responsibility for your 3 billion video hits. So tell me about that experience. What was that like? What did you do? And
I do recall, there were quiet days and there were busy days. And, anytime you're at the Science Center, you're surrounded by, the curiosity and that, a school bus full of students might walk in and it's always fun. But, I remember the quieter days just walking around and just like reading everything, like all the exhibits and all the facts and being alone in the tornado simulator and like all these cool things that not a lot of people, have these experiences. And I feel like that was the summer I learned a lot. That was the summer I figured like I'm really into natural phenomenon. I now want to go see Aurora Borealis in real life, like things like that sort of struck me. So a lot of things were learned in my summer at the Science Center.